The basic needs of a human are food, shelter, clothes, and storytelling. The ancient way of storytelling would be pictures. Storytelling itself is indicated by some of the earliest form of cave art. When human beings began to communicate in language, it became words, poems, essays, books, and then we arrived to the modern way of storytelling, the video and the audio. Video and audio platforms like YouTube and Spotify have grown exponentially in the past decade because of the same reasons. But it all boils down to storytelling. So in this video, we'll be talking about the power of stories, the impact it has on you that can either build you or either destroy you. So make sure you watch the video till the end. We, the Homo sapiens, as a species, we love stories. There are mainly two types of storytelling: the narrativization and the fiction. Narrative storytelling means telling stories about your own experiences, your own learnings, and the things that happened with you. Fiction storytelling, on the other hand, means telling stories about the things that don't really exist. It's telling up stories about myths. But why is storytelling important? The truly unique trait of humans is telling stories about fiction. It's our ability to create and believe in fiction. All the other animals use their ability to communicate just to describe reality. They just talk about the things that are happening in their surroundings. But we, Homo sapiens, we love to talk about things that don't really exist. Myths, fantasies, and all that stuff. Here is the idea that I read in one of my favorite books, Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. The idea is that storytelling was used as a weapon to bind us as a species. Yuval says it is always easier for two people to trust each other who believe in the same stories, which might be myths. This is why if you meet someone from the same community as yours in a different country, it might be overseas, but it feels that you both share a mutual connection. From an evolutionary standpoint, stories helped us in being united. The best thing that humans ever created was religion. Not about gods, not about all that stuff. Religion in the sense a group of people who believe in the same stories. No matter the stories are myths or real stories, it's about God. It doesn't really matter. And that's how these beautiful stories bind us as a species. I feel this is one of those factors that gave us an edge over all the other species on this planet and made us the self-proclaimed king of these planets, or the most intelligent species on the planet.
I'm the king of this world.
The power of storytelling. If you still doubt the impact and the power of stories, have a look into this research. This will show you how you can change the brain with the power of stories. This is why most public speeches usually start with a story. Now, this is the power of stories. And as I said before, anything that is powerful can either be used for the development of others or destruction of others. And so do applies to stories. Stories affect you as a person and it shapes your experience. Who knows, you hear a story about how dangerous dogs are and you end up fearing them till the end of your life. Now keep in mind, storytelling might benefit us or not, but it's worth highlighting that it has never been so easy to consume and share stories. In this digital age, the internet means we can consume and share stories with an incredible ease, thanks to the technology for it. Now researchers have shown that stories are really effective when we are bringing a change in people's opinion. Now in this digital age, imagine how much power does one have when it comes to building your opinion or filling your mind with crap. The problem here is not with stories, it's the impact it has on you. Everyone remembers the story of the tortoise and the hare because these stories are embedded in your mind since your childhood. So what can you do to protect yourself from consuming all the negative kind of stories? Awareness and filtering. Being self-aware of your own thoughts. Questioning the stories that you consume will do the job. The moment you feel someone is trying to make you believe in a thing, question, is it right? Is it helpful? Every single piece of content you consume, whether it's video, audio, or a book, question it, be aware of your own thoughts, and question the stories that you consume, and filter all the negative ones out. That's how you will stay on the right track in this digital era. Hope you liked the video. If you did, Please hit the subscribe button down below to get more such informative yet entertaining videos. That's Hartak Vijay signing off.